Welcome back. This is your friendly neighborhood Griff with Chapter 12 of Endless Summer. As I have mentioned on previous videos, this particular book does use a lot of ableist language, especially surrounding mental illness. So if that's going to bother you, your options at this point are either don't listen or take a deep breath and mentally prepare yourself, because they're there. But okay, so Act 3, Chapter 12. The enemy is out there. Because we just got attacked by a sea monster. Half a mile off the coast of La Huerta, you steady yourself in a speedboat with Sean and Jake. Actually, give me 1 second. I think that was more like 5 seconds, but you'll forgive me, right? A raging storm swirls above you. Orange lightning flashes amid sheets of pouring rain. An enormous sea monster rears up from the water directly in front of you. So there's Sean and Jake, and there is our sea monster. It's definitely a sea monster. Yes, indeed. Rawr! Mother of God. Swerve! 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 Sean jerks hard on the wheel just as the sea monster dives towards you, its jaws wide, teeth glistening. Hang on! You grab the edge of the boat as Sean swerves it out of the path of the beast's diving plunge. The monster slams into the water right where your boat had just been. A huge wave smashes into the side. But you hang on tight. We all good? For now. The sea monster swims out into the water and turns around. In a flash of lightning, you can see the true magnitude of its massive scaled body below the surface. We have to run. Get back to the island. You really think we can outrun this thing? The way that thing swims? No way in hell. Besides, I never back down from a good fight. Killing that thing's the only way to get off this island. Jake's right. If we don't stop that thing now, it'll come for our friends next. We gotta do it. For them. They both turn to you. It's up to you. What's the play call, Shams? I say we fight. You're right, there's no running. Either that thing goes down, or we do. The monster dives for another attack. Sean swerves at the last moment, barely dodging it, and the boat shakes and rattles. What are we supposed to fight it with? Don't suppose anybody's got a giant fish hook. Got this flare gun, but it won't make a dent against Nessie over here. I'll check in the back and see if I can find something. Just hold that thing off. As Sean evades the monster's colossal jaws, you rummage through a chest in the back of the boat. You find some fishing tackle, a gas can, a life jacket, and... guys? You turn around and hold out... What is that? Is that what I think it is? If you think it's a half kilo of Semtex, then yeah. What? You're holding a bomb, princess. Plastic explosive. The boats at the marina, they were all blown up. This one must have had a bad detonator. Failed to go off. Nearby, the monster dives beneath the raging water, orange flickers of lightning pulsing around it. Guys, I have an idea. Sean, if we got up close to it, real close, could you put those football skills to use and throw the explosive into the monster's mouth? It's one hell of a long throw at a moving target, but Yeah, I can do it. And if it was in, Jake, could you detonate it with a shot from the flare gun? It's the best damn shot in my deployment, in or out of the cockpit. If anyone can do it, it's me. Shams, this has to be the single most insane plan I've heard in my entire life. Let's do it. The monster emerges 100 feet away, gearing up for another charge. Shams, take the wheel. Keep the boat steady. Get us real close. And when I give the word, swerve. Got it. You take the wheel and hand Sean the explosive. Jake readies the flare gun. Here we go. You hold the wheel and direct the boat straight at the sea monster. It rears back with a spray of seawater. Hold steady. He hasn't told us to swerve yet. You tighten your grip on the wheel and hold steady, plunging right at the monster. Keep her steady. The sea monster sucks in air, lightning pulsing around it. Your boat races closer, closer. Hold steady. You grit your teeth as the speedboat races towards the monster like a missile. You got this. You got this. I'm trying. The monster opened its maw wide, electricity crackling between its teeth. Now! Now is when we swerve. You jerk the boat hard to the right, swerving right out of the monster's path. Its gaping mouth whips down to where you just were. Sean, now! Sean winds up. Bet those Heisman voters wish they could see this! He throws the plastic explosive in a perfect arc. It sails with the storm and sticks against the monster's teeth. Jake, do it! Shoot! Even as the storm rages, as the boat cuts through the surging waves, as the monster roars and swivels toward you, Jake is calm as a gentle breeze. He levels the flare gun and squints one eye. Don't forget to floss, asshole. Pulls the trigger. The flare streaks directly toward the monster, toward its teeth, towards the explosive. Her? Boom! The Simtex detonates in an earth-shaking, fiery blast, tearing off a chunk of the monster's jaw. The creature bellows a terrible roar of pain and sinks below the waves in retreat. We did it! We did it! We did. It actually worked. Huh. Jake and Sean look at each other for a long moment, then fist bump. Damn, Flyboy, that was some good shooting. Couldn't have done it without that power arm, QB. Can we seriously take a moment to appreciate that we just blasted the hell out of a sea monster? You hear a wild yelling from far away. You turn back to the island and see your friends back in the marina, cheering. Dudes! Dudes! Unbelievable. You did it. Not half bad. Just then, the water rumbles underneath your boat. You can see a light growing and a deep, unearthly rumble. What's happening? The light surges toward you in a blinding pillar of white that shoots up through the water and hurls your boat into the air. Ah! You're airborne, weightless, and you hit the water with a hard crack. For a moment, you feel only cold darkness. Then you open your eyes to find yourself deep beneath the rushing ocean waves. You try to swim, to push your way to the surface, to air, to life, but some strange invisible force, drags you down to the depths. No, not like this. You look around, desperate, and see two other figures sinking near you. With your last strength, you swim to... Yeah, swimming to Jake. You swim over to Jake. He looks up at you, surprised, then grabs you and holds you close. You press together, your body's the only warmth against the ocean's cold as you plunge down, down, down. You know that this is it. Your final moments on Earth, wrapped up in Jake's arms. Your eyes meet. Kiss him! You press your mouth to Jake's. The two of you kiss passionately, tenderly, faces close, hearts beating as one, knowing each other's lips for the first and last time. Together, entwined, you sink down into the depths, forever as one. I guess that's the end. I mean, and the darkness takes you. End of the story, end of the line. But wait. What is... You feel warm sand, smell an ocean breeze, and hear the sound of someone coughing. Huh? You open your eyes to find yourself on a quiet, unfamiliar beach. You're soaking wet, a tangle of seaweed wrapped around your leg. But alive. What? Where? Shams! Shams! You roll over to see Jake and Sean heading down the beach toward you. You made it. You're okay. I guess we all are. What the hell happened? You pull yourself up to your feet and gaze out at the ocean. The water is still and clear, the sky blue. No sign of a giant sea monster anywhere in sight. The last thing I remember, I was getting pulled down into the water. Then, nothing. And we woke up here. Doesn't make any damn sense. I think it's fate. I mean, no way this is just us getting lucky, right? This has to mean something. I don't care how weird this island is. You don't just go from being dragged into the ocean to waking up unharmed on a beach. Not without something looking out for you. Something or someone. So what do we do now? Either you have any idea where we are? Jake squints against the sun, a hand over his eyes. West side of the island, I think. Hard to say more than that. Trees are too thick. Let's fan out and look around, see if we can find our way back. You, Jake, and Sean split up, making sure to stay within sight of each other. You stroll down the beach, waves lapping nearby, when you hear a soft whispering. Huh? Oh, okay, well that went by there, but there was a glittery, jeweled seashell. Okay, give me a break. You bend down and lift the shell up. It's very pretty. You press the shell to your ear and hear what sounds like a man's voice. Koshtak Zar Balo. Koshtak Zar Balo. What the hell? What you got there? You look back to see Sean and Jake coming up to you. The seashell. This is gonna sound crazy, but I swear, it sounds like it's saying the weirdest thing. You hold up the shell to Jake, but now your voice comes out of the shell. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Wait, that's not what it was doing before. Whoa, how are you doing that? Please tell me you're some kind of ventriloquist. You're some kind of ventriloquist. You're some kind of ventriloquist. That's incredible. Hang on to that thing, Shams. Might come in handy. Strange shell, 4 of 10 clues. Will do. If nothing else, Raj will get a big kick out of it. go. Anyway, I think I've got my bearings. The resort should be just a short hike this way. Let's move. The three of you trek along the shore. So, what do you think that thing in the ocean was, anyway? Besides a big-ass sea monster? Gotta say, I was all about dinosaurs as a kid, but I don't think I ever saw anything that looked like that. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure I never heard of a Crabus gigantus either. You want my theory? I think those things were man-made. Experiments. Biological weapons. Come on, man. That's a little tinfoil even for you. I mean, why would Sean stops talking as Jake raises his fist sharply in the air. He leans forward and whispers, "Listen, in the trees. Someone's coming." You turn toward the trees and hear it, the soft sounds of approaching footsteps. We're gonna stay quiet. You don't know what that is? You stay quiet, reading Jake's body language, and he nods in appreciation. The two of you crouch down low. Sorry, am I missing something? Shouldn't we let our friends know we're here? You're assuming those are our friends. Aren't you? I never assume. Just then, the trees rustle and part, and tall figures emerge from the jungle. Oh my god. So this is new. We have blue tattooed avatar-like dudes with weird masks. And they're all staring at us. Not just dudes, apparently, because she's there. There's little flowers in her hair. I love it. There are two of them, a man and a woman. Their skin glows impossible shades, and strange, ornate masks hide their faces. They hold weapons made out of what looks like amber. The man a long sword, the woman a pair of daggers. Remember the amber thing that we found before? It was really hard. Who are... Should we run? Too late for that. So what do we do? Hope they're friendly. Fight like hell if they're not. The woman turns back to the jungle. Varen! Jartel Mishtok! Inzalar! Now the man emerges, taller and even more muscular than the others. Kel. As soon as you see him, you're struck by a sudden, profound sense of familiarity. From one of your visions, I guess? You know it instantly. He's the man you saw in your vision. The man in the lion mask. How can this... The man in the owl mask paces towards you, pointing at you with his sword. Marnost, ko? Kel. The man in the lion mask shoves past the other and strides toward you. You feel a strange tingling in your mind, an itching in your thoughts. Del ast partico. Del ast partico. The vision flashes in your mind. An open palm, a sheathed sword, a knee in the sand. Del ast partico! Look, Legolas, we don't speak your damn language. Wait. I think he wants us to surrender. You serious? Trust me. You raise your hands and drop to your knees, trying to recite what the leader keeps repeating. Del ast partico. The masked man nods, satisfied. Del ast partico. Someday you're gonna have to tell me how you knew to do that. Never doubt shams. Sean and Jake surrender alongside you. The other masked man and the woman join their leader in front of you. The woman raises her daggers and scrapes them together. Arkala tel mishrap, nosteron. Mishrap. Another image flashes in your mind. Your own body, lying in the sand, eyes wide, throat slit. Ah! Shams, what's wrong? I think they want to... The leader steps toward you. He cocks his head to the side, curious. Anlashok. That feeling in your head grows stronger, stronger. Once pain and pleasure, something probing deep within. It's almost like he's there, in your mind, trying to break through. Say the word, Shams. The leader steps forward, reaches out a hand toward you. The feeling in your head is overwhelming. I'm going to choose to communicate with him. You close your eyes and suck in your breath, just as the man's hand touches your forehead. Oh, come on. There we go. You feel a surge rush through you, at once hot and cold, sizzling and electrifying, a tingle that runs through every last inch of your body. You fall forward into the sand, gasping. Shams, what did he do to you? I'll kill him if he... That's so sweet. No, wait. Visions flash through your mind. A city built into trees, held together by vines. A withered crone, her face hidden behind a veil. A figure in a battered scarlet spacesuit, striding across a blackened beach. Oh my God. The leader steps back, and when he talks now, he talks with two voices, the one with his mouth and the one in your head. Mind talker. That's me? This should be impossible. Yeah, well, nothing about this ought to be possible. I'm sorry, did I miss something? Do you understand these guys? I can't explain it. It's like he's in my head. That doesn't sound good. The masked woman whispers something, and the leader shakes his head. He gestures at Sean. The eagle. Say what now? He ignores him and gestures at Jake. The wolf. Go lupus yourself, Papa Smurf. He turns to... But who are you? I'm Shams. The masked man shakes his head. No, not what I meant. The woman barks something angrily, thrusting her dagger your way. Again, you see your body, now with the hilt jutting out of your chest. Listen, whoever you are, we don't mean you any harm. The leader scoffs. All men of the Hydra bring harm. Hydra? The snake and the many heads. We're not with the Hydra, whatever that is. You following this, QB? Because I'm lost. I don't know. But I trust Shams. Yeah, if anyone can talk our way out of this, it's her. Look, whatever you want, whatever I can do to convince you, just tell me. You must come with me. Me? All of you. What'd he say? He wants us to come with him, all of us. Like hell. I don't know if you have a choice, Jake. Something tells me Skull Kid over here is good with those knives. Lashkama. Yes, you come with us or you die here. Why? Why is it so important that we come with you? The masked man steps back and presses 2 fingers to his temple. Everything flashes white. Then you see it. Whoa. The masked man's voice speaks, booming at you as if from the cosmos. If you don't come... Whoa! Oh. Hey, fun fact, I live in Florida, so that just went right over my hometown. Okay, all right. You jerk out of the vision with a start. What is it, Shams? What'd you see? 5 of 10 clues. It was... I think we should go with him, guys. If we don't, I think something bad will happen. Really bad. How bad? Like apocalypse bad? Sean and Jake look at each other. All right. Still seems crazy to me, but I'll follow your lead, Shams. Same. The masked woman turns away angrily, arms folded across her chest. The leader extends his hand to you. You reach out to take it when... Get away from them! You look up to see Craig charging down the beach from the jungle, clutching a huge rock. No, wait! But before your words reach him, Craig is already in motion. He winds up and hurls the rock right at the leader's mask. And look, he's pretty underneath. Whoa! The leader's golden eyes meet yours, and you see his face for the first time. Hurrah! The masked woman spins and hurls one of her daggers. It flits through the air and rips open the side of Craig's arm. Ah! Craig, no! Sean dives forward, grabbing the woman by the waist and tackling her down into the sand. Her other dagger tumbles out of her hand. Hurr! The man in the owl mask swivels to help her, but now Jake moves. In one fluid motion, he rolls across the beach, grabs a driftwood log, and smashes it across the masked man's head. Ah! The leader turns to you, eyes flaring with fury. It was going so well. Craig, your protective instincts are precious, but this was not the time. Eyes flaring with fury. Traitor. No, listen, it's not like that. But it's too late. Jake grabs you by the arm, pulling you towards the jungle where your friends wait. Come on, Shams, run! Sean springs up and runs after you. Behind him, the skull-masked woman scrambles to her feet. Go, go, go! The three of you rush into the trees, joined by Craig, who clutches his bloody arm. Raj and Michelle are waiting for you there. Come on, run! Before they catch up! You all sprint through the jungle, racing back to the hotel. You can't see what's happening behind you, but you hear the strange trio shouting and running. Who the hell were those people? Ask Shams, she's the one who mind-melded with them. She what in the who? Shut up and keep running. You sprint as hard as you can. A heavy, low-hanging branch looms in front of you. We're gonna duck. You duck low, sliding clean under the branch. Way to not suck, Shams. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks. Just then you spot a thick tree root right in front of you, and we are going to jump. You jump, neatly clearing the root. Ooh, slick moves. Just keep running. You slam through the thick brush and emerge outside the Celestial. So you were that close all the time? Where all your other friends are standing just inside the big metal gate to the resort. What's happening? Barak! The gate! Open the gate, now! Estella and Lila dive forward, pulling the gate open, letting her group in. There! Now close it! They pull the gate shut and bar it, closing off the hotel and blocking your pursuers. You collapse alongside Sean and Jake. Are we good? Are we safe? Safe from what? What happened out there? You turn to look out through the bars. There, in the thick jungle, you can just barely make out a man's shape, glowering at you with a cold fire in his eyes. And in your head, you hear his voice. You cannot hide. You cannot run. We will take you. We must. You blink and the man is gone. You all stand there outside the hotel, panting, gasping, staring out into the jungle. Would someone please tell me what's going on here? The enemy is out there, and they're coming for us. So that's the end of chapter 12. Y'all, I don't think the blue people are the enemy. Like, we were getting along. They were cautious, obviously. They'd had some issues with humans before, but we were doing just fine, and they seemed to be on board with the whole stop the apocalypse thing until someone started throwing rocks. Like, maybe we should try to open negotiations again. Anyway, but that was chapter 12. As always, there are some links down in the description. I encourage you to go check them out if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.